Hi, this is Davine Meyers. I'm a high school math teacher for the California Virtual Academy. I teach geometry to grades 9th through 12th. One of the challenges as an online teacher is engaging students, both in getting them to attend our live online class sessions, as well as being involved when they are attending. So I worked on 3 tactics that I learned about and tested in one of our programs and in the induction program, and then I continue to use them after I experimented with them. So for example, at the beginning of the school year, I would just start the session and say, here's the lesson, and jump right into it. What I started to do based on the input that I received in this induction program was to actually start with an icebreaker. So here's an example of a couple of the icebreakers that I did, and I found the students really did participate, they supported each other, and it did help to develop more of a sense of a class and a community than just jumping into the sessions. That's another example. The next thing I did is I discussed the lesson objectives, and the purpose of that was to let the students know what we were going to be doing, and again, make them feel a little bit more ownership of their studies. So at the beginning of the lessons, I would introduce the topic and then go over what the objectives were. And these are a couple examples. And I extended that towards the end of the semester, where I was not just saying what we're going to do, but how it's applicable. And I really did that in the trigonometry session. I think I gave a good example of that, where the students want to know, why do I need to learn this, especially a unit like trigonometry, and to be able to explain to them that there are so many places in their lives where trigonometry has been applied in order to make their lives more easily livable or more enjoyable. I also work to involve the students by giving them whiteboard privileges. So for example, here I asked them for a sphere to identify, again, making the subject more relevant. Where do you find a sphere in your life? And ask them to go somewhere else on the internet, bring in a photo, and drop the photo onto the whiteboard. And so this gives you an example of that. And I also would get them more involved by asking them to use their whiteboard tools. And in this case, I asked them, show me where the diameter is, show me where the radius is, and reminding them in how to calculate the volume of the sphere. Incorporating these tactics into my lessons, I felt, were very helpful to me. I got out of my comfort zone. I definitely improved the student participation. I felt that there was more of a sense of community, more of a sense of class. The students responded very well to all of these. And once I stepped out of my comfort zone and tried them, I found that the students were so responsive that it made me more comfortable in using them. So not only would I continue to do these, but I know that my next steps will be to try and incorporate things into the actual classroom that would involve students more, and to continue in improving my skills. And last thing, I want to say a big thank you to the staff at the Department of Education in Riverside for helping us with this induction program, and a special huge thank you to Angel Van Horn, who was a super learning coach for me, always there, always supportive, always positive, and very flexible. So thank you so much, Angel, for making this program very helpful and worthwhile for me. Thank you. Bye now.